Hi, Aquarius. This will be your reading. We're going to do things a little bit differently today. So it's almost going to be kind of almost like a choose a read or something like that. But basically, I'm going to put down three piles. We're going to look at love first. Then we're going to have a general overall reading. And then we will have like kind of a work and career reading. So, but the thing is, like the cards I am using are sort of interchangeable. So like even though I'm reading pile number one as love, you may just want to use it as a pick a read and see which one resonates to you, even if your situation is about a career but you feel drawn to pile number one, which is supposedly love. Go with that because the messages are kind of, you'll see how they work, and you can form that into that. So, but what I'm going to do is shuffle all these cards right now. This is going to take a while, so if you want to fast forward, or if you want to just feel the energy as I put them down too to form the piles, that's fine too. But I just wanted you to see that I am shuffling indeed and all those things. So, all right, so let's start off, and I'm going to start making your piles. So, okay. Okay, there's one. Okay, and one of these. Love these. It's just Aquarius. June. Okay, and these. Aquarius. All right, almost there. Let's see, two more. We'll make it quick here, and then we'll get started. And I'll line these up a little nicer and neater so you guys get a chance to take a minute and look at them. Okay. And last but not least, okay, we'll get started here. Okay. All right. All right, let me get these all nice and neat. Okay, so like I said, if you want to use this as a choose a read or see which one like really is like popping off, you know, kind of popping energy and all that kind of stuff for you, that's fine. I'll put the monitor down now so you can take a minute to kind of sit with them. Just a few seconds here. Take your time though. Okay. All right, so let's get started and go ahead and start with this pile and we'll get reading. So this is the one I'm going to read as love, but like I said, if you chose it as your thing, apply it to whatever you would like. Okay. Ooh, nice. I'm going to save this till the last part here. Okay. I need need a little bit more light, don't I? I'm sorry. Let me get that. I've been keeping the lights low because it's so damn hot, but hang on. It's a little better. Okay. Well, not much, but a little bit better. Oh, maybe my little ring light might help. Let me try that for you guys. Okay, a little bit better. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords, so that could be you know, air sign, obviously. Let's see. We have growth. What else do we have? Three of Cups. Seventh. Okay. All right, so some of you definitely may be going on a little adventure soon, or a little trip. That could definitely be. I mean, I do see some like kind of action here, but I got to be honest, like I'm not seeing like a big, like huge romance, you know, thing going on here necessarily. Right now, to me, with the Queen of Swords, I feel like you're just kind of more in kick-ass mode, you know, kind of just taking care of yourself and, you know, things that are important to you, just in not so much on an emotional level, just like more in like the material aspect of things. And I'm not saying because that's so important. I don't mean it like that, but it's just like maybe that's what you were working on right now. So I don't really get a big sense of, like, I do think you're going to have a little fun, you know, in June, you know, maybe a little something, you know, but I don't feel necessarily like this is some, you know, budding romance of a lifetime kind of thing yet, you know, but we do have the card of growth here. So I do feel like somebody is really sort of, it's taken some time, but I feel like somebody has really is getting over some obstacles and some challenges because it is a number 5. And I think they are definitely growing. They are, they've been very patient with themselves, which I like. I think that's very good. Very, nurturing to themselves too, as of lately. Or, you know, again, this is a reading for June, so this might not have come into play yet, but I do feel like if you run across any types of obstacles, you're going to be very, very patient with yourself because you know that you're growing with this is what I sense. I feel like you're really on top of your game this month, you know, like just very kick-ass, very logical, making some good decisions and that sort of thing. And especially too, we have a card of balance here, which is Archangel Zadkiel. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. I don't know. You know, sorry. There we go. But you know, the words on here, it says the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for perfect timing. And that's what I feel is going on here. You know, because look, she's dangling like a stopwatch. I don't know if you can see that detail or not. But it's like, I do, but I feel like it's not like it's the need for balance and moderation. Like, I think you already have it. Like, I don't think you have to like, like, I'm not going to like sit here and lecture and say, oh my God, Aquarius, you really need to balance yourself. You know, I feel like you've got it and it's like, it's cool. And you're waiting for the perfect timing. You're really like, really on top of things here, I feel, with something. Maybe this is with a romance, you know, maybe it's you know, someone who you are traveling to see, or they are going to travel to see you. They would be at a very large distance, like super big distance, like maybe a different country or something like that. But you do have the 3 of Cups here too. So the 3 of Cups is celebrating. It's a lot of times it's out having fun. It can be dating. It can be just networking with friends and things like that, but maybe, you know, having a good time flirting and some things like that, you know, mixed in. So it's a really nice card. I feel like you're going to have some fun. And, you know, despite all this like cool, you know, kind of stuff that you are concentrating and dealing with here, which to me seems very mature, you know, type of thing. You also have this like kind of fun quality too, where you're going to be able to get out. You're going to be able to have some fun. You might do a little dating with the 3 of Cups also. Now you do have a card to the sea. So I do feel like this is some sort of, I mean, it could be metaphoric, who knows, but it does feel like it is some sort of adventure or something that you might be embarking on soon. So, and I do feel it could be travel, maybe to another country or something of that nature, a good vacation perhaps, or possibly even seeing someone of a spiritual nature, like going to some sort of spiritual retreat with a 7 here. You know, maybe some of you might be, you know, contemplating like a trip to India or something for some sort of, you know, ashram, you know, retreat or, you know, something like that. Now you, especially too, because you have the 7th chakra here, Archangel Uriel. So, you know, this is like, The seventh chakra is the highest. Well, I mean, it's in the chakras that we pretty much deal with. It's kind of that. So I mean, it's sort of the pinnacle of things. They talk about the Kundalini rising and then going boom, 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 boom. Through the chakras, and the crown chakra is a very enlightened place to be. So that doesn't necessarily mean like that. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up that everything's going to open up for them. Kundalini's going to rise, and you're going to, have, what have you. But I do feel like there is some like real wisdom going on here. There's some real good decision making going on here. I feel it is it's being guided from like the place you want it to be guided from. Okay. It's like, because that's very good. It's a lot of truth coming through to help you with your wisdom, because you are on a higher level. So I think that's fantastic. Now, you also have this card here, trust there is a divine plan. Desert passage. Trust there's a divine plan. So interesting. So I feel like, because I was thinking, I don't know, I'm not really seeing the romance. I'm not really seeing the maybe some dating. So I mean, if you feel metaphorically that it has been kind of a desert, if you will, not much going on. It's like, trust there's a divine plan, because I do see some sort of something is awakening here. Something is very mature. Something is very high, like on a high level here. And I do feel like there is definitely an abundance of love that is coming towards you, but you just got to trust there's a divine plan on how this is all going to kind of unfold and work. Okay. So, all right, let's move on to the next. Okay. So if you chose the pile that was in the middle, this is the one I'm going to read as the general overall messages, but it can be whatever you would like. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, you got your card, Aquarius, the star card. Okay, good. Okay, so we have the card here of temperance. And it is right next to the card of discernment. So definitely those two kind of go hand in hand. Temperance is a card sometimes just of patience and that sort of thing. But it's also, to me, a card of tempering oneself, not overindulging, finding that right mix, that right blend, and that right balance of things, And with discernment here, I also feel that that these two go together. Make sure that whatever situations may come up in June, that you are tempering yourself a little bit in way if that's called for. If you feel like I probably could tone that down a little bit, or something like that. If that relates to you, then possibly do that. It could just be a card of patience, like I said, that's possible too. I just feel like in combination with the discernment card that it could have something to do with actually tempering yourself a little bit away from something and not indulging too much, using good discernment, good decisions, that sort of thing. I do feel here with the discernment card, there is something about, with this, the third eye is clouded, the vision in general is a little bit clouded, and the moon is here. It's like you need to use your intuition, okay? Because right now you're a little clouded, possibly in like emotions, moon, a little bit not seeing things clearly, that sort of thing. But the good thing is, I feel like you have this strong power that is very bright. And I think that will help you definitely make the proper discernment. But it makes me feel like, since the card is of discernment, that there is something here that's clouding your vision a little bit. So, just pay attention to, some things that may indicate here in June. Now, you do have the card of the star, which is your card, Aquarius, which on here says Archangel Jophiel. It also says, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans, on the right path. So this is a very beautiful card for you guys to pull, right? I mean, that's fantastic. It's your card showing up here in June. I think that is very strong and definitely auspicious indeed. You also have the card of deep knowing. So it's like you're going to have this wisdom. That's why I think this is important too, because the thing is, definitely got to use good judgment, good discernment. like I said, patience, temper yourself a little bit if need be in certain places, because the thing is, you do have deep knowing. So there's no excuses, It's like you know better, you know the right thing to do. This is a high level reading here. So this is, we're dealing with Aquariuses here who know what's up. There's a deep knowing, there's a deep knowledge. So with that deep knowledge and with that deep knowing, you can't hide from yourself anymore. You can't cloud your own vision, especially when your intuition with the moon is like burning right through it. You can't pretend not to see what needs to happen, what needs to change, what discernment you need to use. Because you do know, you have such wisdom and a deep knowing of the situation. And again, another spiritual type connotation with the 4 and the 3, being 7. Oh, you have 2 43s. How about that? 2 43s. So we got 4, 3, 4, 3 in this, both these, okay? So both add up to 7, which, definitely very spiritual type things going on here. So, all right, so you do have man holding a coin. So this is interesting. This could be you if you're an Aquarius male. This could be you definitely, using your discernment in a situation regarding how you get your money. And I feel like you'll do very well. Man holding a coin is a good sign that abundance is going to be here for June, regardless if you're a female or a male. So it's a very good sign. And you have the star card. So again, I feel like there is, some sort of good money or abundance coming in for you for June. Other things, this could be a person. So this could be somebody to help you, show you how to increase your finances. Someone that is very trustworthy and proven, mind you. Not just like a YouTube video or, some scam artist sending an email out or something like that. This is like legit, So it's very strong, very good. I feel like your intuition and your discernment in this situation will be very strong. So just exercise that well. I don't know, maybe this person's not, good for you, or maybe the way you're earning your money, you kind of know that maybe it's not, using your highest abilities. There's something like that could be shown, but mostly I feel it's favorable because of the star card. Like I don't know, I feel good about this for everything. You also have staying focused, hold the course. So, that's definitely part of the game. I mean, that's definitely a good key point. And sometimes one of the hardest things to do, so make sure that you keep your eye on the prize. I mean, definitely that's, keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on that star, on that star for sure. It's a telescope. That's what he's doing. So, hold the course. I feel as long as you stay focused, hold the course, you're on your way to something very good. Definitely. So very, very pleasant energy going on there. Okay, let's see what your final read is. So this one I typically consider the career read, but it was the one that was over here. So if you chose that one for a pick a read, we'll see what other messages are here. Okay, so let's see. We have the 10 of Wands. Ooh, all right. Ooh, a darkness. We have the 2 of Cups. Tick-tock. All right. I'm going to save this card for last because it's really, really nice and very awesome. So let's see here. Okay, so 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is a card I always feel is, you've been doing something for a very, very, very long time. And it's time to kind of start seeing the path, because if you've put this much effort into it and it needs to start paying off. The thing is, I think it will. So, just stick with it. And you're going, I think, unfortunately, you're going to have one more passage of darkness before you kind of get to the good stuff, all right? That's what I feel with this, because that's what often happens with the 10 of Wands. Because out of all the tarot cards, 10s are usually the end of a cycle. The 10 of Wands kind of tends to hang in there a little bit longer. All right, so I don't see the ace yet, that sort of thing, but I do see some other good things here that indicate to me that but there's going to be one more challenge before this light comes out. So, because you have the card of darkness, all right, so it's called the long night moon. So I do feel like it's kind of like that dark period before the light emerges, right? So I do feel there is maybe one more test, one more sort of hurdle, if you will. And I know that sounds no fun, but you know, there's something here that is, you know, the nights are a little dark, you know, for you. But here's the thing: you have the Sun card right underneath the Darkness card. Okay, so it's like it's waiting to come out. And in this deck, because it's not like a tarot deck, this is like a it's an oracle deck. It's numbered 1, so that is kind of like the ace that I was talking about. I just realized that. So it's like, so you're getting there. You know, we got the 10, we got the 1, so that's what we want to see. But there is this long night moon. There's something here that's still dragging on a little bit, but you do have the 2 of Cups. So the 2 of Cups in a career reading just indicates to me that something really good is coming for you. Some sort of like good, it could be a good friend at work. It could just be a good connection at work. It could be a job offer that you just really love. You're a good match for the company and they like you and all those good things. So, you know, something good and positive is happening here after this long night moon darkness spell. Now we do have a card of tick-tock. I feel like this goes along with the 10 of Wands, because it's like it's like ready to go, ready to burst, ready to get going. I think in your very first reading you had something about a clock too, I think, in the very first pile, but I don't know. I might be getting confused already. It's kind of a long day. But I do see, you know, and again, we have a 3, which is a beginning. So I feel like it's only a matter of time. I think the clock is ticking, tick tock, tick tock, and it's just about ready to show you the sun. So just hang in there a little bit more. I feel like it's coming, you know, and it's just, there's like one more little like downer here. You also have this guidance of Archangel Metatron, which is the 6th chakra. So that is the 3rd eye, the gift of vision, like real vision. All right, being able to see see things the way they really are all of a sudden. So I think that's, I mean, it's one of the best ones to be guiding you, because I think, if I remember right, Archangel Metatron is kind of like the one who guides all the other, you know, archangels. So I mean, it's pretty cool. Now your last card is Rainbow Blessings. Blessings are showering your life. So that's why I wanted to save that for last. I think that's fantastic. I think it looks like definitely some good things are coming in for you in June. I mean, blessings are showering your life. It sounds pretty awesome. You do have the Sun card after the darkness. I think that's amazing. Let's see. Yeah, just a matter of time. So you're almost there, you know, definitely. Be open to any types of visions, dreams, anything like that, of that nature. Even like, you know, voices in your head, not to sound too weird or creepy, but, you know, just be aware of those things. It could be some like very good guidance coming your way. Obviously use discernment on that if it feels like that. But yeah, overall, very positive read for you guys. So, all right, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and if so, you know, maybe consider subscribing. That's always awesome and helps all of us tarot readers here on YouTube. And if not, just leave a comment or something. I read them all and always enjoy seeing those as well. So, all right, thanks, guys, and have a fantastic June. I'm sure that we'll talk throughout then. All right, bye.